I think Varmtalys for going through and sending me these solar outdoor lights is going to be great to go through and just face towards the sun. And then you're looking at zero electric bill. This is a 6-pack, so I'm going to go through and show it to you in a moment, all set up around my house. But these do adjust pretty far as well, 150 degrees. You do want to make sure that the pad itself is facing where the sun is. That way you can go through and get some nice power to power them throughout the night. You'll get a good 6 hours at least. And then there's 3 different modes. You can either have it breathe, you can have it shine, or just light up an area. So we're going to go through and do this next to my house. And once after I set it up, we'll come back a little later and see how it looks at nighttime. So let's go through and set it up. That way we can get some power and run it overnight. We are just going through and installing the cords here. You'll plug the cord in and then you just screw down the rubber piece. This helps it stay waterproof. Then we're going to go ahead and put the spikes in the bottom. They just push in. There's also one on the solar panel that I add later. And we'll go through and get that set up. So now we're going to go through and just install everything. So here is all the equipment. I want to kind of space them out so you have them. The solar panel will be in the middle, and I'll have 3 lights on the right and 3 lights on the left. So I want to push the right light and the left light all the way out as far as I can each time I do a set of 3. That way I can know exactly how far I can go. Here we're just going through and getting this installed. You do have to take a nut off. That's very small, so be very careful because there's no extra and it is very small. I was a little worried here. Once you do get it screwed in though, you'll be able to go through and adjust the angle up to 150 degrees, which is important for the solar panel to be at the right angle. Now we're going to go through and put this one piece in that keeps it higher, and then we put a spike in after that to get it even higher. I'm going to go through and put it here, and this is going to be best place to go through and capture the sun in my area. And now let's go through and install some lights. So here you can go through and see that you can turn the screw to loosen it and then tighten it, and that's going to keep the angle you want. So this is really nice. Some of them I have like angled a certain area, and some I go even higher if something's like I don't want to display that. And we're just going through and putting all 6 in. Now let's look at the afterthought. This is going to be in real time. This is the first mode. You can see it's nice and it looks really good. I know I do need to do a little bit of gardening. It does look really solid here and the lights look great. And now we're going to go through and change a different mode. If you're wondering how to change the modes, it's on the back of the solar panel. We just clicked it. So the lights turn off and now they're in a different mode. There's like a bright mode, a dimmer mode, and then there's the breathe mode, which I'll show you in a moment. And this gives you a good idea of how it looks. And yeah, they were really bright. I was very surprised because I didn't get a whole lot of charge today, but I did go through and get it. We just switched to the breathe mode. It's going to go out. This is a cool idea, and I like this. So it looks like the lights are breathing. So they're going to go in and out and, you know, casually go through. So I thought this looked really good and relaxing. This would be great for a backyard, especially if you're having people over and you have like something to accentuate, like maybe a pond or something like that, or a nice flower area. You can have these just go through and flash. So these can be used for lots of different things, you know, driveways to sidewalks. You could put them on a patio. Anywhere you have an area where you can just put them into the ground, they'll work well. And they're going to go about 4 to 6